Hi there guys, it's Chris here with selfmadenewbie.com, and in this video we're going to go through the best smokeless fire pits currently on the market today. So I've tried to keep this list as comprehensive as possible. I started off with about 15 and I've narrowed it down to my top 6. So there should be something in this list no matter what your needs are. So before we jump in, it really helps out the channel if you drop a like, hit subscribe and turn on the bell if you want to be updated with new videos. Alright, so I'm going to skip any kind of fluff talk and just jump right into my top 6 picks along with the recommendation. So the first one on the list is my recommendation for my best overall pick. So we're not going to leave the best to last. We're going to put it right at the front here. So the Yukon 2.0 is easy to use and care for, fairly priced and extremely durable. It doesn't require any assembly as it comes in 3 parts, a stand, a pit and a ventilation ring, and it's very easy to just stack them and get going. So the stove's 360-degree signature airflow allows this fire pit to easily spark up flames and heats the drum to a temperature that helps limit smoke emission. And because the internal temperature is so hot, this fire pit does require plenty of wood once you light it to keep it going. Now the Yukon 2.0 does not come with a shelter, but you can purchase a shelter separately or purchase the Yukon Backyard Bundle 2.0, which I'll leave a link to in the description, and that will include a shield, a shelter and a lid. So a couple of the pros and cons here. What I really like is it's very easy to assemble, as I said, with just those 3 pieces. It has a very compact design and there is no smoke smell left on clothes or hair or anything like that after you used it, which was very noticeable. And a couple of cons here. The main one, which I just said, is that there's no cover provided. You have to kind of buy that separately or in a completely different bundle. And also, if you light this one incorrectly, it can actually emit a little bit of smoke, so make sure that you do follow along with the instructions of how to light this properly. The next one on the list is the Inno Stage portable smokeless fire pit. So this is also fantastic value, especially considering its large size. It also comes in 3 sizes and 2 colors, and it is stainless steel, so the paint is fire safe, although it can be dinged and damaged over time. It dulls to a natural patina after a couple of months, which many people actually prefer over an inky black. The handles on each side of this make it easy to carry with you, but you still need space for it since it doesn't actually come apart. But the 2-tier design helps maximize the oxygen supply to the fire inside without creating a lot of smoke. It has a double wall, which also ensures that sparks and ash don't jump out, and you can use traditional firewood or wooden pellets. Any additional accessories like grills and cooking surfaces, however, you do need to purchase separately. Portable, very budget friendly. This is one of my favorite budget options on this list as well. Very low smoke. I like that there's multiple sizes and colors you can pick from. The carrying handles are very useful and they are double walled. A couple of cons here. The finish dulls over time, so if you like that inky black, you might consider this a con. As I said, a lot of people like it better when it dulls. And another thing is that it just lacks accessories. But overall, my favorite budget option on this list. Now, conversely, from the best budget option, I'm also going to give my best premium or expensive option. So this is the Breeo X Series 24 Smokeless Fire Pit. And a lot of you out there, of course, you don't mind paying top dollar for fire pits. And the good thing about this option is that it's a ready to go kit requiring only the removal from its shipping box. So this pit is elevated, which allows plenty of oxygen to create a hot blaze, and it has a double wall design to trap in smoke, resulting in almost no smoke at all. Now, generally the weight of something correlates to the quality, and this definitely applies here. This pit is actually very heavy, so I'd recommend unboxing it where you plan to use it so you don't have to worry about moving it too much. This is not really a portable option, but there are several customization features, including 3 size options and 3 finishes. You can also choose to bundle your purchase with lids, covers, grills, and other parts to incorporate the fire pit into a brick surrounding. So while it's expensive, the fire pit comes with a lifetime warranty, and it is high quality construction and materials. So if you are looking to splurge a little bit, this is the best option for you. A couple of pros and cons: very little to no smoke. Works with a brick fire pit surround, so if you plan on doing some masonry, this is your choice. Also 0 assembly required. A couple of cons: extremely heavy, This may or may not be a con. If you want something portable though, this is not for you. Don't get this if you want portability. And also accessories, there are not really any included. They come at an added cost. The next one on the list is my recommendation for the best wood burning option. So this is the Tiki 25-inch Smokeless Fire Pit. Now this fire pit provides everything you need to enjoy a night of smoke-free enjoyment. So a wood pack will provide you with a consistent 30 minutes of burn time and no smoke. So once you've used up the included pack of Tiki wood pellets, you can purchase more separately. However, you can also use any kind of firewood, so don't feel like you're limited there. Although I do recommend ensuring it is dry to maintain the smokeless aspect of the fire pit. So the fire pit is 18 inches deep with a cone in the middle, which helps centralize the heat and minimize the smoke. You can expect to feel heat from 5 feet away, and the company also claims that this model provides 4 feet of radiant heat. So aside from that heat output, it's also extremely durable. Another heavy design as well, which prevents it from being knocked over in case of heavy winds or whatnot. And there is also a cloth cover included for protecting the fire pit after it's cooled. Now, even though there is an ash pan, I would still recommend investing in a fire pit brush or ash poker to help the wood or pellet fall into the pan. So this is another sort of premium option on this list because it does give an impressive amount of heat, and it is expensive, but it is actually easy to assemble and can last you a long time, extremely durable. So a couple of pros and cons here. It includes everything you need to get started, very reliable burn time. It includes the ash pan and cover, and it's compatible with any kind of firewood or wood packs or pellets. Now, the cons may be a little bit expensive for some of you. Another con is that you have to buy those additional wood packs, which can actually add to the cost, although you can still add, as I said, your own wood or your own pellets from your own source. So while the second pit on this list I did say was extremely portable, this next one is actually my recommendation for the most portable, if that is your number one requirement. And this is the Fireside Outdoor Pop-Up Fire Pit. So this is a great option because it can fold up for storage and portability. It's also extremely affordable and perfect for occasional use if you go camping. To use it, you simply pop the legs, fill it with wood or charcoal, and start your fire. So this is one of the few non-circular fire pits on this list as well. So everything you need folds up and fits in the included carry case, and this includes a heat shield which installs underneath the fire to protect the surface below. And the fire pit isn't as deep as others, so make sure you do start your fire in a safe location. And it also creates more smoke, ash and soot than the deeper fire pits on this list. So this is an option definitely for portability if you want to take it around. So you sort of have to trade off there between the heaviness and the lack of smoke and the portability and lightness. Now, a couple of the pros and cons. What I like is it's collapsible, the heat shield is included, and everything just fits in a carry case ready to go. It's also very, very affordable. One of, if not the cheapest on the list. You'll have to check the links in the description there to check the pricing. And the cons are create some smoke and ash due to the shallow pit. The flames can get a bit high, and just overall it not being very deep. And the next one on the list, this is my recommendation for the best grill. So this is the Castmaster Bond 2000 dual purpose bonfire pit. So if you want a large grill surface for cooking steaks, for barbecuing and whatnot, this is going to be the option for you. So it's 19-inch diameter grill grate, fits right over the top of the fire pit, and the grate is designed to work with this structure, unlike some options that have a universal rather than custom accessories. So it can be tricky to stoke the fire and get larger flames, something many people want when you're cooking an open fire. However, the design does keep the smoke under control. There are air vents at the bottom which bring in oxygen for the fire and lead to a better use of the wood. So included is a charcoal grate that you can place at the bottom of the fire pit to use the oxygen while also maintaining airflow from underneath. And this fire is quite portable as well and comes with a carry case, but not with carrying handles on the actual pit itself. So you can move it around, but it's not going to be easy as the last option. So what I like here is the very large grill grate, extremely useful for cooking outdoors, very low or even no smoke. You can use wood or charcoal and there's also a carrying case included, which adds to the portability. A couple of cons: difficult to stoke the fire at times, and also no carrying handles on the actual pit itself. So while you can travel with it, basically you can't move it from place to place once you've got it going that easily. All right guys, so those are my top smokeless fire pits there. I did narrow this down so there's something for everybody and to keep it as comprehensive as possible. So if you want a fire pit that is portable, light, heavy, you can cook on, whatever, I hope there's something there for you. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments, and if you found value in this video at all, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.